1-day followers.
Welcome to Plausible Foolishness. I am your host. My name is Matthew.
Hi, and I'm Ray. Hey, do we have opinions on things, man?
We do. I have opinions on stuff. He's got opinions on stuff.
We're back.
And we're here to talk about it.
Man, are we on Twitch now, bro?
We are on Twitch.
Twitch?
Right now. Twitch.tv/Plausible Foolishness.
I'm figuring out Twitch right now. It says this room is in 1-day followers only mode. Follow this channel to join the community. So I got to follow to make sure. So it's good.
Yeah,
this is going on.
Yeah, basically. I don't think we're in a place where you can subscribe yet because we're brand new on here. But we build it up enough and
we're real, bro.
Yeah, we are.
We're real. You see this?
We exist.
We can see ourselves now. This is crazy. It's real.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get going, man?
It's happening. Yes, I am ready.
So here's the deal. Truth be told, it has been a long time since me and Matt have been able to get in front of this camera. We used to do our show on YouTube exclusively. Now we have joined the revolution. We have joined Twitch. We're here to change the world and rock your effing socks off. As the what is it? Who says that? Tenacious D. Rock your effing socks off. And of course, I'm going to keep it PC for the kids out there.
Yeah. This is a clean stream.
Clean stream.
But we are. Let me bring this closer.
Yeah, bring it down, bro. Bring it down. Do what you got to do, bro. Do what you got to do. America.
Let me bring this closer.
Whoa.
Anyway, we're
dude.
We are. We've said that we're off YouTube. We're not live streaming on YouTube, but I'm still going to take the videos that we produce on Twitch and put them on YouTube because why not?
Yeah, we got to catch the old people too. So I'm just kidding, old people. We love you too.
Because why not?
Yeah, why not? You know, it is what it is, bro. How you feeling, bro?
I feel pretty good,
dude. So here's truth be told. I haven't seen this guy in so long. It's ridiculous. We took a hiatus. We took a summer vacation.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. From
I didn't say that. Here's the truth be told. Here's the true story. Okay. I think that I'm a phenomenal dad. I think I'm a great dad. I think I am a great freaking dad. I think I do a good job. I think my kids love me for the most part. My wife doesn't want to kill me every single day. I think I'm doing a good job. You know what I'm terrible at, though, Matt?
What's that?
I'm a horrible mom.
Horrible mom?
I'm a horrible mom. I am a horrible mom. And I know that's crazy. But guys and girls are different, kids. You don't hear that too often in, gender studies. But guys and girls are different. And I'm not a good mom, not one bit, not at all. So my wife did an amazing Christian thing, and she went and she spread the gospel to the nation of Samoa. So she was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. She was gone for like 3 weeks, and she
didn't make it to the island. She was stranded in the Pacific.
She was stranded in the Pacific. She made it there good. Oh. She came back alive. She brought me back a bunch of gifts and stuff like that. The gospel was preached. People came to Jesus. It was good times, and it was a lot of fun, man. But, long story short.
You were stuck here.
Huh?
But you were stuck here.
I was stuck here with the kids.
With the kids.
I had the in-laws who just did a phenomenal job because the in-laws are amazing. The lights are awesome. But I am a terrible mom, so I did the best I could with what I had and used these two hands to, if a man's got two hands, what's the chinless one? What's his name? The chinless one, the chinless wrestler. You remember that guy?
I don't know.
He has an undefeated streak against AJ Styles. He's the guy that came out with Carmella.
No. James Ellsworth.
James Ellsworth. That's James Ellsworth, the prophet James Ellsworth. If a man's got two hands, he's got a fighting chance. So that's what I did. I tried my best for 3 weeks. So long story short, we took a summer break. It was good. 4th of July happened. My birthday just happened, dude. I'm old now, man.
You're old.
I'm old. I'm 35 now, bro.
Wow. 3 years younger than me.
Are you flipping me off metaphysically right now?
No.
Is there like a
because I just pity you and your mentality about age.
Listen, man. Listen. Every day past 0 is a blessing. So I just consider myself an old day. So
exactly.
It is what it is. But we're back, baby. Yeah, we're back. Plausible Foolishness.
But for those of you, what about the new community that we've?
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. We're on a new platform. There's a whole bunch of new people.
We've heard rumors about these Twitch people, though.
Yeah.
Man.
And so
we've heard rumors
they need to know about us.
True.
We've heard about them.
I've heard they're like nerdy gamers and stuff like that. Nerds. But good news, we're nerds too, so it's all good. I mean, you're wearing a freaking Han Solo shirt.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a pro wrestling shirt, so that's going to tell you where we're going. But yeah, man, we're going to hang out with some nerds here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
The Rube Nation. I like it.
Rube Empire. Come on, man.
Empire. What, dude? Listen,
God, you can't even get our brain.
Dude, listen. I say Empire, I think of Britain, and I am a hardcore American. I am a treasonous colonial.
What about the American Empire?
What American Empire? What are you talking
exactly.
about? What are you talking about, bro? We don't do that. Manifest destiny. But anyways, here's the deal. Did I say that loud?
Yes, you did.
Sorry, man. This is who we are, man. We're two regular guys from good old Florida. Yes, the great state of Florida. We don't come to you from California, as you're not going to hear the loony leftism coming out of us. We're not from New York. We're not, completely full of ourselves. We're from real America, real Florida and stuff like that. And before you say Florida man, we're not Florida men, okay? We're men.
We're men from Florida.
From Florida. Exactly.
We're not Florida man.
Yes, we're men from Florida, man. So, we give a perspective on a couple different things. Two things that we are massively passionate about. Here's the nerd side. We love pro wrestling, okay? We love pro wrestling. And he's a nerd. He'll talk video games all day long. I am a reformed video gamer. Probably will come back with this Final Fantasy VII remake. I'm not going to lie to you. It is drawing me. It's like you ever see those old cartoons where like the like Tom and Jerry, like they get a whiff of the pie in the window and they like levitate,
yes,
and the smell takes them.
Following the
that Midgar scene when they're like coming out, dude. It's just getting me fired up for Final Fantasy VII.
But what do you think about it being in like multiple installments? And my question is, are we gonna have to pay $60 every time they come out with a third of a game that we've already played?
Of course, the climate of gaming has gone to that now. I mean, because back in the day, back when we were young bucks, you spent, what, $50-$60 for a game?
Yeah.
And you had the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, kiddos, you're in a climate where they give you the game for free, but guess what? They're going to get you. Is it Fortnite free to play?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah. But to add-ons...
Well,
right?
yeah, but okay. At least in that respect, they're cosmetic stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Which can cost more than $60 for an actual game, right?
Sure. I mean, well, that's the thing. Okay.
So this is the.
But you're supporting what you get. You've gotten hours and hours of gameplay, and you're supporting it. No, the real difference is when you spend $60, and then there's DLC that you pay for. In addition to that.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Destiny.
That's
$60. Destiny 1, $60 for the first $40 for the first 2 expansions in the season pass. So the season pass only got you 2 expansions.
Okay.
For $40. Another expansion, $40 for that one expansion.
Wow.
And then I think there was 2 more that were each $40.
That's a lot of money.
That's insane amounts of money.
Yeah, but that's the climate the Final Fantasy remake has come to. And this is the world it's in now. So they can get away with it. And they know. Idiots like me will buy the first game. They'll cliffhanger it. Even though we already know what the freaking story is. We played it before it's a remake. I'll still buy it. And I'll still pray that Aerith lives. And I'll still pray...
I want to see her die.
Why?
I hated her.
You a-hole.
I was so glad when she died.
She was a worthless character. She was a worthless character.
I hated that they made me put her in my party.
Yeah, I hated
because I didn't want her in my party because she was useless.
She was completely useless. Like, all the other characters
I wanted Tifa.
made sense. Yeah.
I wanted Tifa to rock some skulls.
You know the other worthless character on there was Kate Sith. You remember Kate Sith? The big, the robot.
The cat on top of the
so
Mog
worthless.
or whatever.
Completely worthless. All the other characters, great.
Red 13.
Awesome. Vincent, awesome. Yuffie,
yeah, so
awesome. Tifa, awesome.
Yeah, I never really played... Yuffie was never in my party, but I'm sure she was great.
Yuffie was my crush. I would always try to get the romantic moment with Yuffie.
Oh, really?
In the that's what I would always try to like keep her in the party. As I played through it 3 times, the second time I played through, I kept Yuffie in the party the whole time, and I got her as my romantic date.
Nice.
On the date section. But if you play it normal, it's always freaking Aerith instead of Tifa. First of all, Cloud is always going to pick Tifa over Aerith. Why would you pick Aerith?
Sure.
Why would he pick her?
No.
For a flower in a shop? You serious?
No.
For real?
No.
Yeah, so I just qualified my nerdiness with you nerds here on Twitch. So you better...
you nerds.
That's my street cred. Here's the problem. You guess what I watched the other day?
What's that?
Revenge of the Nerds. You ever seen that movie?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So funny.
It is a good movie.
So funny, but you can't play it now.
No. I mean, especially that scene near the end.
Oh, dude, you can't do it.
That's like...
You can't do it.
That's a Me Too moment if there ever was one.
But you know what? I watched it.
Then she's into it, you know?
Here's the problem. They were talking about that on TV the other day, right? So I purposely watched it because they said, oh, you can't play classic movies like Revenge of the Nerds and blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Here's the deal. The scene in discussion is one of the nerds tricks the sorority chick into a fun house.
Yeah, the main antagonist's girlfriend.
Yes. Tricks her into a fun house, keeps a mask on, and acts like she's the boyfriend.
She thinks it's him. It's the boyfriend.
Which is hilarious because he had a nerdy body and her boyfriend was a quarterback, so whatever.
It was dark. It was a Darth Vader mask.
Yeah. I mean, it was racist. She's basically implying all white guys look the same. But anyways, no, I'm just kidding. My point is, he does some things to her. Let's just say adult things. We won't talk about that here. You can figure it out when you get married and, with your wife or husband. So here's the deal. She has an amazing time. He reveals the mask, and she's like, oh my goodness. And that's the only thing that she says negative was the shock of it. And then she's like, do all nerds do that? And he's like, yeah, because all jocks think about is sports, and all nerds think about is sex. So then she invites him to meet her after the social. Mm-hmm. So there's no Me Too moment.
Yeah, it's
so people are like, oh, it's a Me Too moment. No, it's not. She was into it and wanted to date him and ended up with him at the end of the freaking movie.
I mean, what he did to her was not consensual because it was under false pretenses.
Oh my gosh.
But then she gave consent afterwards.
So now, here's the problem. Okay, have you ever done the trick where it's like, hey, kiss me on the cheek? And when they go to kiss you, you do the quick one?
That's
classic.
Yeah.
Is that a Me Too moment?
Uh-huh.
No, give me a break. It's bullcrap.
It's not,
it's bullcrap.
I mean,
now.
I think we can grow some thick skin, let's say.
Yeah.
And say, okay, let's be real. That's not.
No.
No. That's not a violation. Come on.
No, not at all.
Give me a break.
Now, there was a scene in the movie where I was like, yeah, this could be a Me Too moment.
Is it the javelin throw?
No.
Okay.
That was hilarious.
That is hilarious.
The lip wrist technique,
yep.
Javelin throw, hilarious. The Asian jokes were hilarious. The little kid jokes were hilarious. Mm-hmm. The nerd jokes, the jock joke, all of it was hilarious. The only thing that might be borderline at this point was the panty raid. When they panty raided they raided to the sorority and basically ran around with all the girls half naked and they were stealing their panties.
That and the cameras that they hid.
Yeah, they hid.
All throughout the sorority.
They put the cameras in so you can see what's going on. Now, there's no consent there. We get it. Yep. That's a Me Too moment. Yep, sure. Totally. But here's the deal. Here's the problem.
We all knew it was wrong then.
Yes.
That's why it was funny.
Yes. And guess what? It's still a fiction. It's a fictional story.
Yeah, and nobody ever took that as being like, it wasn't a thing that we weren't watching it and going,
yeah,
oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
They're saying that that's a good idea. They're saying that that's a thing that we should do.
No, once.
Of course not.
Not once. The whole point was it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. The panty raid was
wrong.
It was wrong.
It was funny because it was wrong.
But like, how many things are hilarious that are wrong? I mean, let's get real with ourselves, man. There's tons of things that we
watch people get hurt all the time on YouTube.
And it's wrong.
It's wrong.
How many ball shots have we seen on YouTube, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Or whatever, stuff like that. I put us live on. Put us live on TikTok. We're on TikTok too now. Right, you know what I mean? That's what we do.
On Instagram. You can see lower on the page all the
Insta.
All the socials that we've got.
Like, subscribe, and share, man. That's what it's all about. Now, here's the cool thing. If you really like us, you can go on Patreon still. We still have the Patreon page, right?
Yep. Okay. Patreon.com/Plausible Foolishness.
But now we're on Twitch. Screw that. You can just donate immediately, right?
Directly.
Right. Just directly, man. If you like this content, which is going to get spicy here in a second, because we got to cover some wrestling, and then we're going to cover some politics, because we talked about wrestling and nerd stuff. Mm-hmm. But the other thing we're passionate about is politics. And kiddos, I know you don't want to hear about politics, because I know every single day when you go to school, you hear leftist agendas. There's not a single conservative high school out there. I'm sorry, it doesn't exist. Not at all. Don't worry, we'll be your teachers. We'll be your daddies. We'll lead you to the right way. We'll get you where you want to be. Too much? Too crazy?
Who knows?
Too intense? It's okay. I'm not even worried about it. Now, here's the deal.
You just do you.
I just do you, man. So, we're rabid wrestling fans. We're nerds. So, on Saturday, we're doing some fun stuff, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. We're headed to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, baby!
Gonna see a little show called Fight for the Fallen.
AEW. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah, totally excited.
What match are you looking forward to the most?
Bucks versus the Rhodes.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious. That's standard.
Yeah. I mean...
That's standard.
I'm liking. Did you watch The Road to Fight for the Fallen?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, we'll watch it after this.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down. I think it's going to be a great show.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be phenomenal.
They have Cody and Dustin Rhodes on there.
Are they rebuffing the Bucks?
Oh yeah, and it's good.
They talk a little smack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It got me pumped for that match.
They tell them to get in the weight room a little bit, or what's going on, man?
No, that's not.
That's the first shot I would take.
No,
literally, that's the first shot I would take at the Bucks. I'd be like, "Yo, you're not even heavyweights. You're not even on my level." Cody looks like a freaking man mountain in AEW. That's my only beef with AEW. True. He literally him and what's his name? The former Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley was like the average dude in WWE. Now he looks like a swell beast. He looks like a monster.
But when he came back in WWE, he was jacked. Yeah, he was jacked, and so he looked. He was on Roman Reigns' level.
True.
I like that they are the beasts, because when you get the true, I mean, I love Braun Strowman.
Yeah,
I think he's great.
Yeah,
but what do you do with him? He's too big.
You put the belt on him and let him crush people. That's his job.
Yeah, but then somebody's eventually got to beat him.
Of course. And another monster. And then you find another monster. And then you find another monster.
Yeah, it's an endless
monster bash.
Yeah, and it actually eventually ends, and then all you got is people who don't look like they can compete.
Listen, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I know you are.
I'm just devil's advocating, man.
I know. Still getting me riled up.
Then you get another monster, and then you put Shane McMahon as the champion, and then it's just better. No, but enough of WWE. I'm very excited about AEW. I'm very excited about what's going to happen. If you know anything about AEW, it is the Renegade promotion that they just put together over the last year. They just did it over the last year. These guys had the audacity to say no to WWE contracts, big 7-figure deal WWE contracts, and said, "No, we're going to bet on ourselves." Kind of like the American entrepreneur spirit that we have here at Plausible Foolishness, which is we'll do it on our own. And they did that, bet big, did their own pay-per-view, sold it out in 3 minutes, had a phenomenal show. I've said phenomenal 7 times of the show, but I can't stop. I'm an AJ Styles fan. But anyways, long story short, they had an amazing show. Mm-hmm. So much it caught the eye. It caught the eye of billionaire Tony Khan. And he said, "I want that on TV."
If you don't know who Tony Khan is, he owns the Jacksonville Jaguars,
and
Fulham Football Club in England, and
Manchester United.
His dad.
No.
Yeah, Fulham Football.
Fulham.
Club.
Okay, I gotcha.
And his dad became a billionaire making car parts.
What?
Yeah.
Car parts.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Even though they're not. I don't think they're American. Are they Americans?
They're American.
Yeah.
I mean, they're citizens. I don't think they were born here.
It's okay. That's the that's the kind of Americans we want.
Yeah, that's the American.
Not Johan Omar. We don't want those. What?
That's the spirit.
We don't want Talibra Omars. But anyways, my point is this. Politics are coming. My point is this: AEW Renegades, they're kind of throwing it in the face of WWE. This might actually bring some competition, and the best thing that they're doing is they're not trying to compete with WWE. What's going on? HEA 661. What's going on good old TikTok? I like what they're doing. I'm excited about what they're doing, and we're gonna go watch the show in Jacksonville, which I'm very pumped up about. I cannot wait to watch it.
I also want to see B. Priestley in action. I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
I think she'll be quite a good addition to the roster.
I'm excited about the Librarian match. I'm really pumped up about that. I think that's just kidding. I'm really looking forward to Jericho on the mic. That was advertised. Yeah, Jericho on the mic. That's going to be awesome. So I'm pumped up about that as well.
The 3v3 match should be interesting.
Okay.
Because you got all the crazy hardcore people.
Yeah.
Moxley, right? Is it Moxley?
Is Moxley in it?
It's definitely Jimmy Havoc and Joey Janela.
Okay. Are we getting some staples in the head?
And I think it might be Moxley.
Ooh.
No, it's Darby Allin. That's who it is.
Darby Allin, he's good too.
Yeah, he was good.
He's good.
Versus MJF, Hangman Adam Page, and Shawn Spears.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because Shawn Spears just clocked Cody Rhodes at Fyter Fest and cut his head open like 10 staples.
10 staples, you said?
Yeah, 10
staples?
10, yeah.
Like 10?
10, yeah.
That's a work. You know it wasn't 10.
Yeah, because
it's like 11.
They said it was 12.
No.
They said it was a dozen.
It was 10.
That night. But now it's 10.
There's 10 stitches.
Interesting. I never thought about
it's
that.
A work. Everything's a work, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's a work.
I never put 2 and 2 together like that.
That's why you need me, bro.
Well, yeah.
I'm your
we're
conspiracy
a great team,
brother.
Bro. We're a great team.
I'm all about the conspiracy. Everything's a work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the head wound wasn't a work.
No, that was
it was supposed to be a work. But then the chair seat was supposed to collapse because he took it unprotected. He didn't bring up his hands. He just boom,
blood.
And so if he had gotten the seat square in the middle, it would have just collapsed around his head.
Yeah.
Instead, he didn't get it right on the middle. He got it on the tip, and then the actual back of the chair
split him open,
smacked him right in the back of the head.
Crazy. It was
cut
crazy.
him open.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
anyway,
if you're watching on TikTok, make sure you switch over to Twitch. Twitch.tv.plausiblepoolishness. We got a little bit of wrestling. And guess what? Did I switch it up?
Yeah, twitch.tv/plausiblepoolishness.
Twitch.tv/plausiblepoolishness. We're on a new platform. We're not on YouTube anymore. Switch over there right now. But yeah, man.
Okay, so MJF is like in love with Cody.
Is he though?
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Like there was this time where he was talking crap behind everybody's back, including Cody's, using him. And then Cody had that speech with him, if you saw on BTE. And then since then he's been like, Cody's the man.
Sure.
I am in Cody's corner. And so like on BTE, I don't know if you saw, he went and attacked Sean Spears.
Which BTE?
Got in his face. It was
2 times ago?
It was like 2
I did
weeks
go
ago.
back. I will
he got in his face. So he does not like Sean Spears now.
Good.
But they're on the same team in this 3v3 matchup.
MJF's going to screw him over.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see what MJF says to the crowd because he ripped the video gamers at Fyter Fest. It was great. It was awesome.
He's a great heel.
He's the best heel there is in the business right now. One could argue he's the best heel in the freaking business, which is exciting.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Because, Moxley's not really a heel. He's a twinner.
Yeah. But I'm excited. Fyter Fest. You got his tickets, bro.
Yes.
What? This is great.
Yeah.
More wrestling matches. We went to the first Fyter Fest. Well, it wasn't really Fyter Fest.
Yeah, it was CEO Gaming, NJPW.
It's all good. We saw the first one, man. We were there.
Good.
We were there.
Good.
And now we're going to Fyter Fest.
Okay, so I want to talk about I want Fyter Fest to become their WrestleMania.
I don't think it'll happen, man. It's going to be Chicago. It'll always be Chicago.
I think that's what you're saying, but they can't. I think that's what you're probably right. Well,
yes,
because are they going to make it?
ProWrestlingTees.com is in Chicago. They are going to stay as close to the money as possible because Tony Khan is not doing these T-shirts.
Yeah.
They still are working a deal with ProWrestlingT-shirts.com.
Yeah,
they're going to keep it in Chicago. Chicago's consistent.
Okay.
It's consistent. Now, Florida's a wrestling state. We support wrestling like nobody's business.
Yeah, but they're not going to have a moving... Like, their main show isn't going to be in a different city?
I mean, listen, I'm sure it will, bro.
Every year?
I'm sure it will. I'm just saying it will.
Or are they going to do or are they just going to do their pay-per-views at the same venues year after year?
All I got to say is, where was All In?
All In was in the Sears Center.
Okay. Where's All Out?
Sears Center. And they've said Double or Nothing is going to be a regular thing.
I'm just saying, bro. Chi-Town. They got to keep close to the money. To the money.
What I want... Here's what I want.
Yeah.
Okay? I want Fyter Fest to grow.
Okay.
Over time.
Okay.
I don't want it to be next year, Fyter Fest is the big thing.
Yeah.
I want it to be a thing that grows over time. Eventually it breaks free from Daytona and becomes bigger than, the CEO Gaming tournament.
Listen, WCW had pay-per-views in Daytona on a regular basis. I'm just saying.
Okay.
AEW should have those in Daytona regular.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't.
I'm just playing.
But you're not hearing me.
I'm hearing you, bro.
No, because
I'm hearing you.
They can't. Their big show has to travel.
Oh, baby, who we got?
Yeah, that's Kyle Steve.
Kyle Steve, what up, baby?
Kyle Steve, you just became a member of the Rube Empire.
Kyle Steve.
Welcome. Thank you for joining.
See, the best part is I think Kyle Steve would actually do that. I think he would literally take an American flag in a hurricane out there in Texas
And listen and bang heads to.
Yes. American.
Headbang. There you go.
Cal Steve, you're a real American.
It's a Slayer.
I'm going to give you a 2 sweet ski all the way from Florida. Cal Steve, look for us in the crowd at Fighter Fest. We will be there.
Yes.
How can you
Second tier.
Second tier.
It's a BR Bleacher Report Live.
Bleacher Report Live.
Doing it free again. So.
Oh, yeah. Cal Steve, it's going to be epic. Welcome to Twitch, buddy. But, yeah, man, I'm excited. I love that we have indications immediately.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
This is beautiful already.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Fighter Fest is going to be good, man. Librarian match is going to be the best. I'm just kidding. Totally, completely kidding.
But, okay, back to Fighter Fest.
Yes.
The big show, the WrestleMania for AEW.
Yes.
It has to travel around. That's why I say it breaks free from Daytona. I'm not saying that there should never be
but
pay-per-views from Daytona. I'm saying that it should grow beyond it and become the spectacle.
But does it have to travel because WWE travels theirs? Does it have to?
No, because people want... Like, why does WWE travel? To provide their product around the world. When they go to TNT, they're going to be a traveling company.
Is AEW a spinoff of WWE or?
No, it's not.
I'm just saying. I
know what you're just saying.
I'm just saying. It's time to do something different. Rogue Nation, man. There might be Chicago is going to be the big show.
So you're saying that.
You know that Florida, there's going to be a bunch of shows by Tony Khanland in Jacksonville. And it doesn't matter where you're from, Florida. You'll go from Miami. You'll go from Tallahassee. You'll find it. They're going to find those central places.
You want them to make a mecca.
Yes.
A wrestling mecca.
Yes.
And it's going to be Chicago.
Because here's the deal.
Well, I think it should be Jacksonville, damn it.
You're being selfish.
Yes, I am being selfish.
You got to let go.
No. No. I am being selfish. That's where Tony Khan is centered. All right?
Listen.
I drove out with you.
Yeah.
To Jacksonville for a press conference
on a Tuesday.
For them, okay?
On a Tuesday.
I took off work.
We made it on TV.
Yeah, we did.
If you go to BETE.com, we made it on TV. We were front row.
Yeah.
Front row. We were front row
there,
for the
announcement. We were
announcement.
there hours before.
We're going to be able to tell the story when we're like 40 years old.
Yeah, man, and it was awesome.
We're like, we were there
when Chris Jericho announced that he was going to be a part of this
and there was
thing.
pyro.
And there was pyro.
Beautiful
and it was,
pyro.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Now, listen, all I'm saying is...
We were there when Pac confronted Hangman Adam Page right on stage.
And then, no showed to the, pay-per-view he said he was going to do. But anyways, we won't hold it against you, Pac.
We won't.
I will.
There's no reason to.
You're a bastard.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's his name, so I'm not cursing. He's the bastard. But anyways, my point is this. I think that you got to play the game different, bro. Listen, this is coming from a guy. Listen, I always like to play the game differently. You know this about me.
Yeah, I know.
I want to go the places that they're not, so I can take the money that they're not willing to pick up.
Sure,
and if you make meccas like Chicago,
but it's not
you always have the buzz of, is CM Punk going to come back? It will always, they will have that every single time. If you have Florida shows, hillbillies like me and you, swamp people like me and you,
sure,
gator bait like me and you will be there every single time.
They're going to travel.
They are.
When they're on
they
TNT.
They are. All I'm saying is your big shows, you want an East Coast base. The East Coast base is Florida. The Midwest base is Chicago. You might have the Bucks are going to have California shows. They don't want to travel.
Yeah, they're definitely going to do.
They're going to have some LA shows. Then you have some Joey Ryan showing up with
the
Las
Vegas is going to be the West Coast show.
Yeah, like you want those hubs. You want to build those bad boys up so solid. It's like Madison Square Garden for WWE.
Like, tell me that you don't love that WrestleMania is coming to Tampa.
Listen, I love it.
Year.
I've been there. I partook in it in Orlando. I enjoyed it. I thought it was amazing. All I'm saying is...
But that's an opportunity that you had because it was in your state.
Bro.
It's way, way harder to make it when it's not in your state.
I understand that. But what I'm trying to communicate to you, bro, is they're doing it different. They're doing it different, bro. And here's the thing. Wrestling fans travel. They travel, bro. They travel.
I mean, there were some.
Listen. They'll travel.
There's always going to be some.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to freaking go, and I don't have the money.
You're being selfish. You are being selfish. You're not thinking about the wrestlers and the AEW, bro.
I am thinking about them. I'm thinking about them providing the product where people are,
I'm just saying, there are more people in Chicago. There are more people in LA.
I understand that New York and Chicago and all those places are big wrestling towns.
Yeah, man. And Florida is too. They're never going to neglect Florida.
I mean, that's why MLW does.
We've had 2 shows.
Florida all over the place, and New York and Chicago all over the place.
We've had 2 shows already from AEW here in Florida.
Yeah.
And we got WrestleMania coming next year from WWE. Florida is never going to be neglected, man.
No, I know it's not going to be neglected.
We're like the side chick you always go back to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, if they do it, then I still want Fyter Fest to be the big show. I want it to, because I like the story of it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My man said, God bless you, Strong One. You're making a difference. I appreciate you, man. We're going to get to the politics stuff here really soon. Trump 2020, bless you. God bless America as well. Love you guys. We're going to get to the fun stuff. If you stay tuned, in about 10 minutes, we're going to be getting to the politics, man. Okay. I'm going to make him land the plane.
Yep. Fyter Fest.
Yes.
The story is what's great about it. That's why I like it going...
Yeah.
To the big time, to becoming the big spectacle, because it started off, the story is that it was such a crap show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it was great wrestling, but Kenny Omega overhyped it. And they were of course playing on the Fyre Fest
of course.
thing.
It was great.
That's hilarious to me.
Yes.
I love that story, and then I would love that for him to keep trying year after year, and it gets a little bit better and a little bit better until eventually it's actually the big spectacle.
Hey, I feel you, bro.
That's where my heart is.
You know where my heart is, man? It's in your hands. That's where my heart is. Because I love you that much.
Oh.
Now, listen, we got a bunch of people jumping on TikTok. Hey, if you want to get the full show, man, we got a full show going on right now. If you switch over to TikTok or to Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Plausible Foolishness. It is time. It is the thing you've been waiting for from the Strong One himself, from the Bearded One himself, from the Plausible Foolishness Rubes. We're about to get it on with some politics like nobody's business. Are you excited about that, bro?
Yeah.
Does that fire you up?
It does.
There's so much stuff going on right now, man.
God, so much.
There's so much rage going on. Where do you want to start, man?
Oh, the thing that sticks out in my head are the, those touching photos.
Touching photos of AOC?
Of AOC at the border. Oh, my gosh, she was so overcome by emotion at that parking lot, man. That parking lot really got to her.
And that all-white suit made her look angelic. It really did. Yeah. It made her look so
She's so
angelic.
Virtuous.
Totally.
Isn't she?
Yeah, she's so virtuous.
Yeah, she's so pure and clean in that white jumpsuit.
Now, when she was crying in those photos, was a kid being beaten at that? Was a kid?
No, like I said, it was that parking lot really got to her.
Oh, parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, so she didn't even see it.
No, she wasn't at a detention center.
So she was crying.
Yeah, she didn't see any kids in cages.
In a parking lot.
Yeah, looking at a parking lot.
Are you saying that she lies?
Oh, big time.
See, here's the thing about Plausible Foolishness, and I gotta say this. I just gotta be completely honest and real with you. You know why I like pro wrestling, Matt? And I've said this before in the show, but our Twitch people have never heard it. If you're on TikTok, switch over to Twitch right now. You see the full show. You know why I love pro wrestling? We all know it's a work. We're all in on the gag. We get it.
Yeah.
We get it. But you know what pisses me off about politics? Is it's all a work. And they act like we don't know what's going on. It's kayfabe.
They think that we're stupid.
AOC, I get it. You were a barista for a long time. That is a noble profession, okay? I'm not dissing the baristas of the world. They're probably
a bartender.
Oh, bartender. I love bartenders, okay? I drink booze every once in a while. Every once in a while. Probably going to happen on Saturday during the librarian fight. But here's my deal. Just to get in the mood. Here's the point. We're not stupid. A lot of us have lived longer than you. We've actually seen real things happen. It's kind of crazy. I'm so excited. Nothing more genuine than having a photo op. Sorry. Yeah, love it. I'm taking off. Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the reality of the situation. You're full of it. And we know it. That's why we like pro wrestling. We're in on the gag. We know that it's a work. We know it's not true. We know that these guys are like best friends in real life, even though they kick the crap out of each other. You guys do the opposite. You actually think we believe this stuff. You think that we believe that you are looking into the abyss that was this crazy detention center where kids were getting raked over coals, thrown into gas chambers, and you even said, and you didn't back off, you said it was worse than a concentration camp. It pisses me off. The Jewish part of me, that Weisenbarger part of me, just kidding, I'm not Jewish. It's just a running joke. He is, though. My point is this.
A little bit.
Dreidel. It pisses me off that you would even say that. You're going to compare an evil regime taking people from their homes, gassing them and killing them, to people, don't get me wrong, that are illegally trying to cross into our country, and we're providing a full gymnasium for them, a library, 24-hour health care, a place to sleep,
3 square meals a day.
3 square meals a day, 3 hots and a cot, as they say in the prison life. Don't ask me how I know about the prison life. Just kidding. My point is this. I just want to remain a mystery to the Twitch people.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them I'm Jewish, I've been in jail. I'm going to tell them all these crazy, absurd lies, and they'll figure it out. But my point is this. And then you photo op it in an all-white dress, trying to... And here's the saddest thing. There's some dummies.
Yeah.
I got to say it. I'm sorry. There are dumbasses that actually believed that photo op. They actually believed it. They believed it. And I was like, there's no way people will fall for this. And they did. And people truly believe we're gassing kids at the border.
Before it was even reported
Yes.
that it was a fake, I was looking at these photos and I'm like, that's not real.
No.
That's not real.
Because it's not real.
Like, even if she was in front of the detention center, it still wouldn't have been genuine.
No, not at all.
It's all a power grab.
It's fake.
It's all a power grab.
And the funny thing is,
sickens me.
Y'all weren't saying this shit. Pardon my French. I'm passionate today. I apologize for the HEW, the SHIT. But here's the deal. Obama was doing it and doing it worse. You said nothing. Mm-hmm. Obama bombed more people than George W. Bush. You said nothing.
That's true.
Obama did all the things that you're pissed off about Trump. Mm-hmm. Worse.
All the pictures of kids in cages. All of
it from Obama.
Or from Obama's administration. They did not happen.
But you know what?
The Trump administration.
But guess what, bro?
But nope, we just keep saying it. Eventually, the lie will become reality. There was an important historical figure who said something similar to that.
I think his name was Adolf Hitler.
Adolf
Hitler.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hitler.
We don't want to get demonetized.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Here at Plausible Foolishness, we do not endorse any Nazi activity or anything that has to do with Adolf Hitler. Okay, but here's the deal. I love that you were like, I love that Mark Dice he edits certain words what is racism and hate. He's like hate. He gets rid of it. But here's the deal. Hitler said if you tell a lie long enough, people start believing it. Mm-hmm. And that's all they're trying to do. And you're dumb enough to listen to them.
Long enough and loud enough.
And here's the funny thing, and I'm going to spoiler alert. Sorry, I'm doing this to you. I didn't give you fair warning. For my birthday yesterday, I went and watched Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man.
How was it?
Phenomenal.
Really?
And here's the thing. I have to make a confession to the nerds out there in Twitch and the people that are watching right now. Sorry, I'm just going to say nerds all the time. Is that bad? I'm going to be ogre. I'm just going to be ogre from
nerds.
Nerds! Sorry. Here's the deal. I was not digging the MCU version of Spider-Man. I didn't really like the character of the guy that they picked for it. I thought it was weak sauce. I thought the second Spider-Man, I thought was better.
Wrong.
Better than Tobey? Better than Tobey Maguire. Is that his name? Tobey?
Okay.
But all I'm saying is...
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that now that you've mentioned it.
No, we're getting off topic.
Well, it's okay to get off topic because we got all the time in the world.
Oh, wait a minute. We're on Twitch now.
Yeah.
We can say whatever we want to now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
but anyways, I'm sitting there watching Spider-Man, and I watched Far From Home, or not Far From Home. What was the first Spider-Man? What was it?
Homecoming.
Watched Homecoming, and I was like, it's pretty good. And not because of the Spider-Man, not even because of the story, because of Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton killed it
he was
in that movie.
Great.
I was like, dude, the plot twist was sweet. His character was sweet. It was great. I really liked Michael Keaton. That's what got me into this reiteration. Because I'm not actually a big Iron Man guy, so I was like, Tony Stark, go kick rocks. Whatever. He's like, I'm Iron Man. Anyways,
oh my god.
I'm such a hater.
I'm gonna have to murder you.
Yes, I missed you.
I was crying. All I could think about was my own daughters. And you were heartlessly going, Iron Man sucks.
This is what I did. I took a knee like Tony, like Tim Tebow, and then I hit him with one of those. Get out of here! You're gone. Anyways, so the first one I was
on Team Thanos the whole time anyway.
Oh, dude, 100%.
You're so God, I hate you. Always on the side of the heel.
V is for villain.
Always.
V is for villain. Hey, we're all a villain in somebody's story. Anyways, back to the Spider-Man. Loved Keaton. I think that's what saved the movie
Thanos
for me.
was a villain in everybody's story because he was trying to eradicate the entire universe. I hate you so much.
Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, second, Spider-Man.
Okay.
As a conspiracy buff that I am, and as a, red, white, and blue American that I am.
Would you say a real American?
A real American. I am a real American. Yes, as a real American, absolutely loved this movie. And I was like, wow, Spider-Man's not annoying me in this one. Not too bad. Now, the romance teeny bullcrap sucks, but that comes par with the course with Spider-Man because he's a teenager trying to fall in love, blah, 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 blah. Okay, anyways. Yeah. But the premise of the movie... Because here's the deal. My superheroes, I don't want to relate to them. I want Superman to crush people. I want Batman to be a psychopath, sociopath, dominant.
You're just. I have a buddy named Danny. Shout out to Danny. Exactly the same way as you. He wants his heroes to be, on a level untouchable.
I want demigods. That's what I want.
I don't like.
I want Zeus,
causes problems. It's the same thing with the big guy heels or with the big guy wrestlers.
And then you get another one.
No,
and then you get another. And you get Titans.
Yes.
Titan,
I know that you love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. But eventually that storyline gets old,
Never.
Yeah,
never.
Well, sure.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
Goku, you're the strongest person in the universe. You defeated Cell. Well, here comes Majin Buu. Now he's the strongest.
This is another side trail. I feel like I'm like a woman right now, so I'm side trailing again. But I'm in love with One Punch Man right now.
Oh, One Punch Man is awesome.
One Punch Man is
freaking... Why is One Punch Man awesome?
Because he keeps getting
One Punch. No, that's not why he's awesome.
He's the OP guy.
He is already the OP guy.
You can't stop him.
He's not even getting stronger. He's just at the top level. What makes One Punch Man great is that
the 100 push-ups, the 100 sit-ups, the 100 squats, and the 10 kilometer run every day for 3 years.
That'll get you there.
Sorry,
that'll get you there. Well, no, what makes it great is that he is totally disillusioned. He got everything that he wanted.
Yeah.
He got everything that he wanted, the power and all of that, and he's bored. Because now nobody can fight him on his level.
Here's the problem.
That makes for such great character
stuff.
It's a character
that is
thing.
What a mediocre, minuscule human would think if they were OP. That is written like a true, normal dude. What they would write.
You're telling me that you don't like the challenges that you run into, like in your business and stuff?
I don't like the challenge. I want to OP it. I want to one punch it and
you
be done.
Like the challenge because you like conquering it. One punch. You like conquering it.
Just kidding. Genos is the best character on that. Genos.
Genos is really cool.
I'm so obsessed with him. But anyways, back to Spider-Man. The premise of Spider-Man. This will not ruin it.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. The bad guy.
Mute the television. Mute your.
Everybody knows who the bad guy is. Everybody knows who the bad guy in the second one is. It's Mysterio. We all know it's Mysterio. Okay. Mm-hmm. The whole premise.
They kept him as the bad guy. That's a spoiler. Because he was presented in the trailer as an ally.
Bro, you can't make Mysterio.
I know. I figured as much.
Even in the comics, he starts as a good guy, and then Spider-Man figures it out. Anyways, that doesn't change. Mm-hmm. However, the best part about this movie, as a conspiracy theory guy, and person who I would consider myself woke, not in the liberal sense, in the real sense, but anyways, woke.
Yeah.
People will believe anything that is presented in front of them. That's all I'll say. And that is Mysterio. That is literally where we are in America. People will believe anything that's presented in front of them. Now, there's a large contingency of people like me who think everything's a work. I think everything's kayfabe. Even like I love Donald Trump, but even he was like, yeah, I called the strike off 10 minutes before because they said there'd be 150 lives dead. Okay, when we're talking about the Iran strike and blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. He wasn't going to strike. It was a great call. It wasn't 10 minutes before. That's called drama.
Yeah.
We're both writers. We accentuate the stuff.
Oh, by the way, I am like this close to finishing my the second draft of my novel.
Are you ready to go, bro?
I mean,
I'm jacked up.
Pretty ready. I'll need some people to read it and,
you don't want my critique because I'm all about Titan versus Titan, bro.
I'm not asking for story. I'm not asking for story critique. I'm asking for like characters.
I'm just playing. I know. I'm busting your balls. But but anyways,
that's why I'm not having you read it.
Why not?
Kidding.
Jerky mean. Anyways, my thing is this: great Spider-Man movie. Thought it was awesome. In scene was great. Actually made me want to watch Captain Marvel. That's all I'm going to say.
Really?
Yeah. It actually made me want to watch Captain Marvel. I'll probably watch it this weekend. Now.
Yeah, I've given you my review of Captain Marvel.
Watch it on YouTube. Our YouTube stuff. Our old YouTube. We have how many videos on YouTube? 60?
Yeah, you were about right.
60. We got about 60 channels on YouTube, so it's all good. If you want to see some of our older content, you can swing over there. But my point is this: AOC is under the assumption, like Mysterio in this movie, that anything that is presented in front of you, people will believe in. And unfortunately, there is a contingency of people that will believe it. They will believe literally anything that's told to them or said to them. I happen not to be one of those people. I'm one of those weird conspiracy people. Yes. If you follow me on TikTok, I've defended InfoWars. Yes. I like that crazy Alex Jones. Yes, I know that 90% of his stuff is bullcrap. I get it. But
again, you believe that everything is a work.
Exactly. Because I'm in on it. I'm in on the joke. At this point in my life, I love politics. You know why? Because I'm in on the joke. I know what's going on. I'm in on the kayfabe now.
Just so happens it affects lives. As opposed
and
to
that's the problem.
Storylines in a...
Yes. Listen, I'm in on it. I get
choreographed fight.
Listen, I get it. Alex Jones has to say interdimensional demons and they're turning the frogs gay. I get it. He has to say those things.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
We get it. It's hilarious. I laugh at it. I love it. I love it when he talks about testosterone. So I've been working out again. But testosterone's really high. I love the things he says. It's hilarious. Okay? 90% of what he says is bullcrap, and he's trying to sell he's trying to sell oils and whatever. Supplements. I get it, okay? But there's 10% of it that's kind of true, and guess what? One of those things broke this week. Ever heard of a guy named Epstein?
Yes, have you heard of a guy named Jeffrey Epstein?
I've heard about Epstein.
I've heard of him.
You know when I heard about Epstein?
What's that?
5 years ago on InfoWars, when nobody else was talking about it. When he was saying, hey, anybody else notice that Bill Clinton's going on the Lolita? On these jets with this guy who is a known sexual predator?
The Lolita
Express?
26 times he flew to his private island.
26.
Bill Clinton.
And InfoWars was talking about this 5 years ago. But remember...
He got charged and convicted of a sexual offense with a minor.
Yeah.
And just got a slap on the wrist because he's a billionaire.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Well, yeah.
It's weird.
You know.
And it was during the Obama administration, so...
That's weird.
His DOJ...
Interesting.
Did that, right?
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. At that same time, Trump actually banned him from Mar-a-Lago. And no one talked about that.
Oh, but he said he was a good guy, like...
One time
in, like, 2004, right?
Yeah. So they're besties.
So they're best friends.
So it's not a Democrat problem anymore, even though Epstein's a Democrat. He's one of the number one people besides Soros that donates to the Democrats.
Yeah.
Number one guy. But it's a Trump thing. Give me a break. Give me a freaking break. Go kick rocks. Go burn in you-know-where, okay? Because you're full of it. You really are. So here's the deal. Epstein, that was broken 5 years before. And everybody laughed because it's Alex Jones. You know another thing Alex Jones broke? Remember when Alex Jones said that Trump was being spied on? And everybody said it was work. Everybody. Even good old Ben Shapiro said, oh, he's full of it. He's just selling medicine. And then all of a sudden, when it breaks and it's true, oh, it's common knowledge. Now, here's the thing. I'm not advocating InfoWars, okay? We're probably going to get demonetized or kicked off of Twitch because I said InfoWars. We're not endorsing InfoWars. We're not endorsing Alex Jones for you snowflakes out there. We're not. All I'm saying is, if you pay attention, none of this stuff's surprising anymore. All of the people on the left and the right are trying to work you. All these weird pedophile people, they're out there. People know who they are. Right now. Right now they know who they are. But no one's calling it. But you know what's funny is it happened during the Trump administration that this guy's going down, who's been a known pedophile for a long time. It's interesting that all these things are starting to be revealed because Trump's actually just exposing them for who they are because he doesn't fit into the kayfabe. He doesn't play into the little fantasy land that politicians want to do, where they go and take pictures in front of parking garages. which is hilarious, by the way. Candace Owen actually went to a detention center. Did you hear about that? She's about to expose that. She's about to Project Veritas that thing. So
Yeah, for sure.
AOC's going to look terrible.
It was revealed that she was offered an actual tour of a detention center and she refused it.
Interesting.
AOC.
It's because it's easier to say it's a concentration camp that you've never seen.
Exactly.
Weird. Interesting. There's a lot more fun things going on, man. There was a Democratic debate when we were gone. You remember that bad boy?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
No, I don't
It was
think I
painful.
can stomach. Yeah.
Bro, it was painful. It was painful because unfortunately, your boy Joe Biden, not his boy. I'm totally kidding. It's not his boy.
No.
Biden is showing his age, man. Really bad. He just can't keep it together. Bernie's saying the same stuff. Watching Beto and Cory Booker go at it in Spanish was absolutely hilarious.
Good.
It was
that's why I can't watch it.
so pandering.
It just makes
cringy.
me cringe.
It's cringy. It's terribly cringy.
It's the worst.
Kamala Harris.
And oh man, and Beto's the worst of it because his name isn't Beto. His name's Robert
O'Rourke.
O'Rourke.
It's an Irish name.
He's freaking Irish.
O'Rourke. I'm Irish now, eh?
It's disgusting. You know, and he raced against Ted Cruz for Ted Cruz's seat, lost.
Got his butt
Cruz
wet.
is an actual 100% Cuban.
Oh, weird.
Is he 100%?
100%.
Is his mom Cuban?
No, his dad is Cuban.
Okay, so he's 50%.
His dad is
he's
Cuban.
half Cuban.
But he was born in Canada, so people throw that at him all the
Yeah,
time.
well,
He's
okay.
born in Canada. Can't be president.
So stupid.
With American
Whatever.
citizenship. But again,
Yeah, I mean, he's not the first person.
no.
He's not the first person. Okay?
Didn't Barack Obama? He was born in Kenya. But anyways, what? What? Did I say that?
No.
It's all right. Michelle's a man. But anyways, here's the deal.
Did you see that email?
Absolutely, I saw it. It was the funny Orange Man bad.
Oh man, terrible. Anyway, what was I saying? So Ted Cruz, an actual Hispanic versus fake Hispanic Beto O'Rourke.
Yes.
I mean, so he's like number 3 in the line of people changing their race.
Yes.
So you got what's her face from the Pacific Northwest, Rachel Dolezal, fake black person. You got Sean King, fake black person, and now Beto O'Rourke, fake Hispanic person.
And Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, fake
Native
so
American.
number 4.
We love you, Elizabeth. She's supposed to be the front runner now. You know that? Some are saying she's the front runner. How amazing would that be?
Oh my god.
He will never call her Elizabeth Warren. He'll call her Pocahontas.
Every
time.
And she'll cry. She'll cry
Every
like,
time. Every time.
Such a sexist, and
Every time.
and the Democrats in the crowd go, woo! Slay Queen.
Slayer. Slayer.
But
Video game reference.
It won't go.
Slayer. Sorry.
But it'll end up being a fatality. On his.
That was good.
Yeah.
Get over here. But anyway, so my deal is, we can do this all day, man.
Yeah.
It's me, Mario. But anyways, dude, yeah, it's a clown show. It literally is a clown show. And the thing is like I was waiting for the Republican spin, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be a clown show, and blah blah. It actually was a clown show. And sometimes they're like hyperbolic, and sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, like, just and that's coming from me, and I'm hardcore extreme guy, and I'm calling for like just a little bit of like, let's all chill out here. But it was a clown show. It literally was a clown show, and it was hilarious to watch. I was like, this is really interesting. This is, and the funny thing is, and I posted this on Instagram. I don't know if you saw this one or not, but the funny thing to me is like Democrats actually think they're still in the Democratic Party. Like they actually think there's a Democratic Party.
There was that story.
Yeah.
Of somebody was in a bar watching the debates, and people are listening to what they're talking about, their talking points, their plans.
Yeah.
And somewhere in the bar, this guy just goes, God, I don't think I'm a Democrat anymore. And that's just it. That's happening across the country. You've heard of Blexit?
There's a massive exit because
people are just realizing that this is not.
The Democrats are not the Democrats anymore. If somebody would play the blue collar, down to earth like blue collar Democrat that I grew up with. Because here's the deal. Like, I'm a registered Democrat. Shocker. I know, it's terrifying and shocking. I'm excited I get to vote in this primary for the Democrats and pick Pocahontas. I'm excited. But anyways, I can't wait for that's going to be a slaughter. But anyways, or Kamala Harris. Dude, Kamala Harris will get rocked.
It's Kamala Harris.
Kamala, sorry. Yeah, sorry. She was smoking pot to Biggie and Tupac back in the college days, even though that was 10 years after. But anyways, tell me lies, tell me. But anyways,
she's so cool. God,
but she's so cool. She's so cool.
She name dropped Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Man, she's awesome.
She's so cool.
So cool.
And she was on the Breakfast Club.
So with it. You know?
Charlemagne.
She name dropped people from like 20, 30 years ago.
She's so cool. That Kamala. Now, here's the deal. Long story short is this, and I'm done with these Democrats because they're all going to get destroyed, which I'm very excited about. They have literally pushed so far to the left. There is no such thing as Democratic Party. There is the Socialist Party. Anything that has to do with Democratic is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Every single person on that stage rose their hand to provide health care for illegal immigrants. Remember that? And literally 1 week later, when a proposed bill was to help out funding for people on the border, none of those people voted for that. Did you see that?
We got another follower.
Who we got?
I don't know.
Hey.
Windmill 1984.
Windmill 1984. What's going on, man? You're a real American. I bet you literally be in that street.
Sweet.
Well, too sweet, bro. Too sweet, too sweet. But here's the deal.
I like the
low too sweet. Bam. Ain't nobody really in a gorilla. But back to what I was saying. There's no such thing as Democratic Party anymore. It doesn't exist. There's no center left. It's all socialist. They all rose their hand and said, we care so much about illegal immigrants coming in. But then 1 week later, when you had the opportunity to fund those illegal immigrants down at the border that you're detaining in these quote-unquote concentration camps, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. Because you're fraudulent. It's kayfabe. Your kayfabe is just like pro wrestlers. You say that you care about people. You don't care about people. You don't care. You actually do not care. And people in America are waking up. Because here's the deal. Blue-collar Steve, Bruce Springsteen, is sitting in Jersey with his blue-collar job and realizing these people don't give a rat's ass about me at all. They are speaking in Spanish. Not that Spanish is bad. We live in Florida. Yo habla español. Mi nombre es Rey. I have to say this in the field. Con AT&T. Mi español es muy terrible. Lo siento. Lo siento. Right? I do this all the time.
Hablo inglés?
I love. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I can speak Spanish.
My favorite food. I'm from Miami. My favorite food
Bienvenido
in the
a Miami.
world. Is Cuban roast pork with black beans and rice. Oh my god.
Cuban food's awesome.
It's so
Cuban
delicious.
food's good.
I mean, bistec empanizado.
That's the only thing that Castro got right was that Cuban food and maybe cigars. But here's my thing.
I don't think he invented either of those things.
No, he didn't. He just didn't.
Yeah.
Sneak it off to the gulags at night and kill people. But anyways, here's the deal. Okay? When you're sitting there speaking Spanish to blue-collar Jim in New Jersey, he's giving you a big middle finger. Now, keep in mind, this is not my middle finger. This is the ring finger. But he's doing this to you. Because you're like, wait a minute. Trump just brought me jobs. I'm actually making more money. Mm-hmm. I'm doing okay. I'm looking at my 401k and I'm like, dang, this is doing really well. I'm looking at my stocks just since October, and shoot, I've got a 25% return already on my stocks. Like literally in real life. Like literally, it's happening.
Well, and what does the Spanish speaking say to a Hispanic person? Does it? I mean, if I was Hispanic,
mm-hmm.
it would not say to me, "Ah, man, this guy gets my culture and respects me and cares about my community." All it would say to me is that this person only wants my vote.
100%.
They don't give a crap about it because they didn't actually say anything that affects my community. They just spoke in Spanish, and I'm supposed to like, cha-ching, there's my vote. You spoke in Spanish. You automatically get my vote.
What does it say about you if you do that? But here's the thing. Democrats did that to the black community forever. They've abandoned the black community at this point. But, I mean, think about it. They used to go to...
Well, they're not the fastest growing community anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to Planned Parenthood.
Hey, thanks. Thank you. Every day. Now, here's the deal. The funny thing is, remember when Hillary Clinton talked about hot sauce in her purse? I've got hot sauce in my purse. But if you read any bio about the Clintons, they use the N-word all the time. All the time. They're from Arkansas. No, I'm not saying everybody from Arkansas is racist. They're not. But they're from Arkansas in the 70s. What do you think they were saying? Oh, we got hot sauce on our purse. No, they were saying N-word every time. And it's confirmed.
It's just little crap like that. You don't need to have hot sauce on your purse.
No.
That's the thing about...
They're going to put y'all back in chains. Remember that, Joe Biden?
Yeah. That's the thing about Trump, is that he doesn't change himself.
No.
For whatever context. So if he were to go on, the hip-hop radio station and with a bunch of, black radio hosts, he wouldn't be talking about the hot sauce in his, that he keeps in his limousine.
No.
He wouldn't mention... Even if he did, he wouldn't mention it at all. You know, he'll. I mean, sure, there was the tweet of him, where he's eating the taco bowl or whatever. You know,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's
hilarious.
That's not him saying, "Hey, I'm one of you."
That's it.
That's him saying, "Hey, what you guys do, I like it."
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm not racist.
Yeah.
Even though they're trying to paint me as a racist.
Yeah.
Even though I've got NAACP awards, but whatever.
Yeah,
Orange Man bad.
The funny thing is that like you mentioned Kamala Harris and Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah,
I'd be willing to bet that Tupac and Biggie were rapping about Donald Trump when Kamala Harris was supposedly.
They were. Donald Trump is the most rapped about person in all of hip hop. Nelly, Country Grammar.
He's
Bill
public
Gates,
enemy
Donald
number
Trump.
one.
Let me in. Come on, man. Now he's bad because he's got that R on.
He's public enemy number one.
No, here's the best thing about this is what I love about being half. I'm a African, so I have half black in me. In America in 2019, there is a Brexit happening right now. It really is. It really is. Like the most hardcore people, they're going to do what they're going to do because they love the Democratic Party. They love murdering babies. They love doing whatever. Okay, but the really truly free African Americans, blacks in America, are waking up to this because they're like, wait a minute. I remember Donald Trump on The Apprentice. That guy wasn't racist. I remember him dealing with, real people all the time, and he's real like us, even though he's a billionaire. And the funny thing to me is, people knew him before all this politics stuff. You know what the funny thing is? He hasn't changed a bit. He's still the same guy. He's still the dude. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So we got a comment on TikTok. Trump banned bump stocks. Here's the deal. As an avid gun owner, bump stocks, are they the most important thing on the planet? I don't know. It's up to you. If you absolutely need a bump stock. I don't see Trump coming for handguns, shotguns, assault rifles, anything like that. So if you're saying that he's weak on the Second Amendment, I would disagree with that. But I'm not 100% pro-Trump. I'm not going to sit here and be like, Trump's the guy. All I'm saying, I think I seem like that just because I react to the ridiculousness on the left and stuff like that. But as far as the First Amendment, I think he's very strong. I really can't see a policy that he's done so far that's really pissed me off, to be honest with you. And when everybody was screaming tariffs, I'm just kidding. I'm playing.
I don't like tariffs.
He didn't like tariffs. That's fine. The thing is
tariffs are bad economic policy.
Yes,
but I understand what he's done with tariffs.
Tariffs is a kayfabe. It is a work. It is how you get people to
it's
sign on the dotted line. It's a negotiation tool.
Yeah,
it is
exactly.
what it is.
So there's some people who would implement tariffs to implement tariffs.
True.
Thinking that would stimulate the economy. It would
won't.
not.
It won't. No.
He's using tariffs as a negotiation tool.
Yeah.
And thereby actually stimulating the economy because we're getting better trade deals.
True that. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, I got to shut you down because guess what? My phone is about to die. So switch over to Twitch. That is where the real shows.
Twitch.tv/Plausible Foolishness. Follow us.
The
faster we get to 50 followers, frankly, the faster we can monetize.
Amen.
Which,
Amen.
helps us keep going.
Amen.
Keep doing what we're doing. So.
Amen. So Liberty Slut, make sure you switch over. That's literally the handle. Switch over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Plausible Foolishness. We'll keep this bad boy going, all right? Now, here's the dealio. Yeah, so a lot of things were going on when we were gone. We got 177 emoji love. that was just people hitting love the whole time. That's hilarious.
Nice.
I love it. Good old TikTok. Now, here's the dealio. A lot of things going on. Epstein, you got AOC, you got the catfighting going on from the Squad. Is that what they're called, the Squad? Omar, blah, 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 whatever.
Did you know that there's a comic book about them?
Yes, because there's a big contingency in the comic book community that loves the left.
Yeah. Check out Comic Artist Pro Secrets on YouTube. Hilarious guy. Respected member of the media.
Yeah.
He does great videos, and he's a big comic book. I actually supported his comic,
Nice.
Cyber Frog.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
shout out to Ethan Van Sciver. He's the man.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, and I'm not dissing the intelligence of people. I'm not going to tell you that Trump. And here's the thing. This is what I'll say about Trump, because we haven't said about it enough lately. Okay, I don't think that Trump is this like 4D brilliant, whatever human being. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. I don't see too many valedictorians leading our country. Sorry. There's this thing called IQ and EQ, and a lot of people don't talk about it. We're under the assumption that IQ actually means something in this world. It does to a certain things. I would say in the STEM, science, technology, engineering, so on and so forth. But to move people, masses. You okay? You all right?
Yeah, there was a
bug?
roach.
A roach, gotcha. They're palmetto bugs, bro.
No, that was an actual roach.
We're in Florida. We're outside on a porch, okay?
Yeah.
Don't judge us. But anyways, my point is this. IQ doesn't necessarily lead people. No offense.
Yeah.
Like, egghead smart guy under fire with bullets going around him, not necessarily the guy I want leading the charge. Sorry. This is an Attack on Titan, okay? You ever watch Attack on Titan?
Yes.
What's the blonde-haired kid? What's his name?
I have no idea.
It's Aaron. It's Aaron's buddy. They always look to him because he's super smart and he can figure it out and blah, blah, blah. This is not nerd world, okay? Bullets are flying. You want the best leader. You want Captain America. You may not want Frank Pym, okay? You don't want that. You
Hank
want
Pym.
Hank
Come
Pym.
on.
Sorry.
Come on. Know your Marvel. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm a DC guy.
I know.
I'm DC. Sorry. Listen to text comments. But anyways, Pym. I don't want Pym on the front lines. I want Captain America. He may not be the strongest, more powerful Avenger, but guess what? He brings the people together to get the job done. That's true about Marvel, correct?
Yeah.
That's who I want. I don't need the perfect guy. I need the perfect guy for the moment. The perfect guy for the moment right now is the guy that's going to lead our country to where it is right now, which is, guess what? We have record unemployment in this country.
Record.
For blacks, females, Hispanics, everybody. Record unemployment. That's a good thing.
Record unemployment, which Obama said was
Impossible.
impossible. Yeah, it was impossible with progressive policies.
With socialist policies.
The words are synonymous nowadays.
Let's not give them. It's like candy coating. Progressive. No, it's socialist. Play with it. But my point is,
you're absolutely right.
Socialist policies are not going to stimulate an economy like Trump has. The GDP growth is ridiculous. If you invest right now, look at your stock portfolio. Please tell me that you haven't been making money, because you have. You have. If you got grandfathered old people stocks, just. I'll give you an example. You ready for it? I bought Starbucks stock at $51. $51. You know what it's trading at right now? $85. That's unheard of in stocks. Unheard of.
Especially for an established company like Starbucks.
In the summer. It's the middle of summer. Who sits around and says, man, I want a really hot cup of Joe in summer when it's sweltering hot? Now, I get it. They have the ice mochas and blah, blah, blah. You know when Starbucks makes money? It's when that stupid, when fall rolls around, and it's like...
Pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice latte. They're still making gains in the summer. You can't tell me that's not Trump, because that wasn't happening under Obama. It wasn't. If you're Starbucks CEO, you better be making out with Trump the next time you see him. Because guess what? When there's more money in the economy and people are making more money... Guess what? We're terrible spenders in America. That's why our deficit is horrendous. We spend like nobody's business. So guess what? There's going to be success there. Have you noticed that he's pulling us out of all these crazy wars? It's weird. A thought that I had today on TikTok was, I think it's really interesting. We're the number one exporter now in the world of natural gas and oil. Number one. Mm-hmm. You know what's funny is all the last 4 presidents told me we had to go fight a bunch of people in the sand for that oil. We don't have to do that anymore with Trump. Kind of crazy. They shoot down one of our drones and then try to hijack a British ship. Did you see that? They tried to hijack a ship and failed. Shocker. Iran fails at everything. We don't even have to shoot them. They will destroy themselves. He's proving that the last 4 presidents were complete imbeciles. And you're the one that's calling him stupid. He's the one that gave you back more of your tax money. And the Democrats are going to try to spin it like, oh, it's only benefiting the rich. Look at your taxes during Obama and your taxes after. Did you notice you got more money back? Weird. It's crazy. Yeah, but my tax return wasn't as high as it normally is. It's because you weren't getting taxed as much during the year. Look it up. It's crazy. No unnecessary wars. More GDP. Less unemployment. Gee golly. What an a-hole, huh? This Trumpster.
It's terrible.
He gutted Obamacare. Guess what? If you don't have Obamacare, you don't get penalized anymore. Me and my wife were talking about this in the car. She was like, literally, no other president affected our marriage except for Obama. Obama affected our marriage. Not like our marriage, but he affected us. The way that we had our health insurance, it skyrocketed under Obama. Jumped up. Obama screwed the middle class.
Apparently Trump's going to court today about, or not today, but this week or the next couple weeks about Obamacare.
Yeah.
Finally getting rid of it or something. I'm not exactly sure.
Crazy.
Hopefully it does actually get...
Hopefully guts it.
Completely eradicated. It needs to.
Listen, all the things he said he was going to do, he's doing them. He's building the wall. He's trying to get good control on our immigration problem. He's lowered taxes already like he said he would. He's doing more than any other president I've seen in the last 4 years, since I remember, or last 4 times. No offense. But, lots of offense. I don't really like Bill Clinton anymore. I used to like him, man. But then I figured out he's a creepy pedophile in the Lolita. But anyways, and he says the N-word in the back, whatever. But my point is this. Listen, I'm not on the Trump train, but I am on the Trump train. I'm on the Trump train policy. Maybe not as a man. Yeah, he's probably he's a typical billionaire. Cheats on his wife. Mm-hmm. Says all the wrong things. Probably done a bunch of bad things.
We know he cheated multiple times on previous wives.
But you know what? King David did the same thing. And he murdered a guy, though, too.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyways.
If you think that there's a perfect president out there, you're sadly mistaken.
Obama was perfect. He had no scandals, remember? Michelle said that the other day in an interview.
They've said that multiple times.
Well, she keeps saying it, too.
It's so ridiculous.
We had no scandals. You did not see Fast and Furious. Yeah. IRS targeting. Obamacare.
It never happened.
You never saw it. Word wizardry. Scandal-free. Scandal-free. It's so robotic. But anyways. But that's America right now, man. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what's going on. I want to see the censorship question get on the ballot. I want to see that. I think that's a normal censor question. I can't wait to see the Democrats destroy each other on the way to whoever the candidate's going to be. I really hope it's Kamala Harris or Elizabeth Warren. I'm really excited about that. I'm jacked up about it. I have a new theory, though. You want to hear my conspiracy theory?
Yes.
I was thinking about since you're gone. I was really worried. I was like, who is going to replace Donald Trump? Who's going to be the guy? Because if we just do a typical politician, well, guess what's going to happen? We're going to go back to the neocon, Republican, rhino bullcrap that we've been used to with our Republican presidents.
They'll be weak-chinned and...
Weak, soft. Like, he called me racist. Oh, gosh. Golly. They called me sexist.
I don't know what to do. We better implement one of their liberal policies.
Because we want to be fair and balanced. Because the globalist overlords told me to. But here's the deal. I have a theory, man. Did you see the Trump rally here in Orlando a couple weeks ago? Did you see it at all? Do you remember?
I mean...
Trump had this rally.
Yeah, I remember.
Packed out the Amway.
Oh, yeah, it was huge.
Dominated. Made the Democratic ones look a little soft. SAWFT soft.
Yeah. Not just a little soft.
A lot of soft.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing. You know who the first person he brought up on stage was? This little girl called Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Sarah, if you're listening right now, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but here's the deal. I think you need to run for the governorship of Arkansas, and I think you will win in a landslide. You will dominate that bad boy, and you will lead that crazy place that is Arkansas into lots of prosperity. And when Donald Trump hangs his hat, please, God, please, for the sake of the nation, run for president. I'll support you. I'm throwing that out right now. Now, that's an endorsement from Uncle Ray Ray.
You don't think... I think she was a great press secretary.
I think she did me. I think she. She's got bigger balls than anybody else out there. We need balls, big old hairy.
What about Nikki Haley?
I don't think Nikki Haley wants it like that, man.
She might not.
Like straight up, I think Nikki Haley would do a great job. I think she would be a beast. I think she doesn't give a crap. She basically flipped off the entire UN.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Awesome.
It was the best thing ever. But straight up, I honest to God think Sarah Huckabee has been through so much of the fire, and they didn't destroy her, that she could literally go through and kick some serious butt. I think that she would have the nuts to go to Kim Jong-un and basically tell him, cut the crap out. You know what I mean? I think she would have the balls to tell people. I think she'd be a great first female president.
The Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, yeah.
Of our day.
Oh, yeah. I think she would be awesome. I think she'd two-term it. I think we'd have some civility.
I worry about her father, though.
Well, yeah, I think she's just got to... The thing is, Huckabee's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. But he's just a weak candidate.
He's a weak candidate, and his policies are very much the...
neocon stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think by that time, I don't think that she's going to be using him as like a selling point. Does that make sense?
True.
I don't like the thing is
she doesn't need him.
She doesn't need him. Sarah Huckabee Sanders is a household name. You know who Sarah Huckabee Sanders is. You know that she was a pit bull. You know that she doesn't give a crap. I think she'd be awesome. I want her, or I want the one patch guy. What's his name?
Dan Crenshaw.
Crenshaw.
Yeah, he's great.
Crenshaw
too.
would be good too. Like, listen, the right. We've got some heavy hitters, man. One quarterback goes down. We got some heavy hitters.
More and more we do.
Y'all got some SAWFT softies over there, man.
They need the rest of and we got some heavy hitters, and we got some people who have great minds.
Yes.
For liberty and freedom. They just need to learn how to hit heavy.
Yeah.
They need to learn how to be like.
Yeah.
Whatever you say does not bother me. I don't care if you call what I don't care what you call me. It's not true, and I'm going to call you out.
Yes.
Right now, in front of your face.
Yes. And
tell you you're a disgusting liar, and you sicken me. Get out of here.
Yeah, but that's Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Next question.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders. You just described Sarah Huckabee.
Sure.
And I love Crenshaw, but I don't think Crenshaw wants to knock people out. Does that make sense? Trump wants to knock people out, and I like it.
Well, okay,
I like it. Fires me up.
There's a time and a place, and so far
we've seen. Not anymore, man.
No, there is.
Not anymore, bro.
There is.
All right.
So, what Crenshaw did with the guy from SNL,
okay,
only worked in his favor.
Yeah.
The guy from SNL is not a guy that you need to punch in the face.
True.
He's just a guy from SNL.
True.
Now, the Jim Acostas of this world, the people presenting themselves as objective journalists, and wielding the power thereof.
Yeah.
Those are the people who need to get their face punched in.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Hyperbolically,
hyperbolically.
Not
we're not trying to get kicked
off. Not literally, figuratively.
Twitch. We're not, Hitler hate speech, all that stuff. We're not for it. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, and actual physical violence. We're not
advocating
for that. But
what a sad society we're in now. We have to say that.
You might be right about Dan. I hope. I mean, I'd like to see him be a heavy hitter on Twitter he is.
He's worried about re-election. He's not going to want to ruffle feathers. Whereas Trump doesn't care about re-election. Whereas a governor, that's why
we need term limits, because we need people who don't care about being re-elected.
Yes, and that's another problem in itself. I truly think that a senator, I want nothing to do with senators going forward. I want nothing to do with senators running for president. Sorry, it sounds bad. I want nothing to do with it. I want governors who are actually in an executive role, running a state and showing that they can do it well and kicking butt on the national stage. For example, I love Rick Scott. Rick Scott is the dude. He's a senator now, so he's going to worry about re-election all the time and being a career politician. Would he be a great president? Absolutely. Problem is, he looks like a pedophile. He looks like what Epstein actually is. So, I don't know. And he's a fighter. He'll fight you, but he never like Rick Scott. And I love you, Rick. If you're watching this, I think you're awesome. I vote for you every single time. Problem is, you barely win by the margins every time you run. You barely win. Now that show that you could spin that like, well, he's a fighter and he finds a way. Problem is you need, unfortunately, you need that look. You need the whole aura. And I think that's a person like Sarah Huckabee Sanders, if they're governor for a couple of years, kick ass, can run as a president and kick some serious butt. I don't know. And she's got the pedigree, man. She's been in the political game. She knows the game. She knows the players. She knows how to win. Just saying, man. Now, Nikki Haley is awesome. I'm not dissing Nikki Haley. I think she'd be awesome, too. Problem is, I don't think Nikki wants to fight like that. I mean, I think she can stick it to a bunch of nations that can never touch her. But you got to deal with Americans in America all the time, and I think that she's been through the fire. I think Crenshaw could do that as well, but I think Crenshaw's way too worried about being elected. That's why he doesn't go. He doesn't fully knock people out like I want him to. I mean, he's a one-eyed guy. He should be like Cyclops, man. He should dominate people. He should just own people.
Yeah.
But yeah, you feel me?
But he does.
Oh, he does on Twitter.
Yeah.
He's a Twitter monster. That's cool. I want to see it in real life. I want Trump to be like, you have fake news. Get him out of here.
We don't see him in press conferences.
I know.
So,
You are fake news. Listen, I want a fighter, man. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
I'm tired of slick, cool people. I do not want a cool person.
We don't get slick. The right doesn't have slick, cool people.
I mean, Reagan was slick.
Yeah,
Mr.
that was
Gorbachev,
40 years ago.
Take down this. Well, yeah, I mean, he had sweat.
We don't have any slick players. We have equivocating wusses.
Yeah, feckless is the best word.
Yeah, feckless.
That's the best word used.
They, there are some who fight, but then so we have either weak sauce, feckless losers.
Yeah.
Or we have really, really well-spoken, well-meaning, well-intentioned, liberty-minded guys who want a serious debate and aren't going to get it because that's not the world we live in right now, and they can't seem to wrap their heads around that.
Ted Cruz, yes.
Yes. And so the only other alternative, because we're not going to get the slick, hip, cool, because that narrative is going to be destroyed by the media at every turn, every time.
He's so cool.
Because they'll always be branded as lame.
Yes.
And this will be cool because cool points, are going to appeal to a certain block of voters.
How are they going to spin Elizabeth Warren as cool? How are they going to spin that?
You saw that she had that beer on that live thing? She was so cool.
I'm going to get me a beer. A robot. So bad.
Yeah.
Even Kamala. How are they going to... Oh, man. All Trump has to do is put out her record.
She smoked with Tupac and...
All she's got to do is like, listen, I get it, you pander to black people, but you've incarcerated a heck of a lot more of them than I have. So that's all Trump's got to say. And then, look at my record, by the way, and look at yours.
Mm-hmm.
I release people from prison. You're the one that puts them in jail all the time. What's that all about? But and Trump will do it.
Yeah, he will. That's the thing, is that he'll
smash
do
it. He'll mush her face in the dog poo-poo.
The well-meaning, well-intentioned, liberty-minded guys who you want to run the country because they would do it well, won't be able to because they won't
fight.
They won't fight. So they won't do that. They won't say like, "No, we're going to take the high road. We're going to stay classy."
Screw the high road. Screw it.
Well, there is no such thing as a high road because they've destroyed all roads for you.
Yeah. Screw it. Dan Bongino says it all the time. Screw the rules. There are no more rules anymore.
It's true.
Bongino.
I mean, the rules of engagement don't exist anymore when it comes to politics.
There's no Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
There's no prisoners of war. See you later.
You're going to do this to me, then I'm going to do this to you. And I am way cleaner than you are.
Mm-hmm. So,
bye-bye.
Goodbye. And good night. That's a good show, bro.
I think so.
Dude, Twitch. Got a couple followers on there. We got some true American patriots out there, man.
Yeah.
We got some TikTok activity. Hopefully we can switch these guys over.
Rube Empire.
The Rube Empire. We're going to get this all going, man. We're going to build the empire, man. It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Smithers. I'm excited. Yes.
Yes. Excellent.
Hey, we're back, baby. We are back, and guess what? We're going to have a special one on Saturday. We're going to interview a actual citizen of the United States who actually legally immigrated to the United States from Albania.
Huh.
Her name is Romina. She's going to be on our show on Saturday. We're doing a Saturday special. Move over, Ben Shapiro. Screw your Sunday special. We're doing a Saturday one while you're on Sabbath. It's going to be fun. So, the Lord's Day Sunday. But anyway, but anyway, sorry. I love saying controversial things.
I know.
I love doing it.
You do.
I love it. I would say it if I was in front of Ben. I would laugh about it. He knew it was a joke.
I mean, if you were joking. Yeah,
Then I would try to witness
to him.
Of course
You're joking.
You know, he needs to figure out who Jesus is. But anyways, thank you so much for supporting us. If you really want to support us, guys, make sure you check out all the links in the description of our Twitch. We're everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Man, we're everywhere, man. We're everywhere. And we're going to start building this bad boy up on Twitch so you can follow, watch, like, subscribe, and share. Maybe one of these times we can get Matt to play video games as we're talking. I don't know. You think you can do it at the same time?
No, I can't do it at the same time.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
I can't focus. I get focused on the game, and then you'd be like talking, I'd be like,
But Matt, Matt. Like, Marvel sucks, Matt. Marvel sucks. Matt. Spider-Man's terrible. No, I'm just But make sure you like, subscribe, share everywhere. If you really like us, make sure you head on Patreon, our Patreon page, which is Plausible Foolishness. Donate there. Make sure you donate on good old Twitch right there. You can do it. It takes 2 seconds to do. My man just showed me. And, dude, we love you guys. I called you nerds today, but guess what? We're bonding. We're mixing worlds like video games and wrestling like at Firefest. We're going to mix our worlds with politics, with real-life topics, with wrestling, with topics of the day. We'll probably talk about
pop
DC.
Culture.
Pop culture. We're going to talk about it all. And we're men from Florida,
TV.
not Florida men. Do you understand
we
me?
didn't even talk about Stranger Things.
No, we didn't. We'll have to save it for next week.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Demogorgon. But anyways, I'm excited. I'm jacked up. Is Hopper alive? Who knows?
I think so.
Everybody's hoping it. They're like, I had a girl on Instagram.
As much as I don't care for David Harbour, I hope that Hopper is alive because I like Hopper.
You love Hopper, but hate Harper?
Yeah.
Harbor or
I
whatever.
don't hate him, but
Well,
ever since his rant at the Oscars
I
or
don't
whatever,
like Trump. Yeah, I'm so unique. I don't like Trump. That's not even original.
Yeah, I was just like...
But you know what's original? 2 real dudes from Florida. Not Florida men that live in Florida. And we've got opinions on things. This is Plausible Foolishness. A little bit of truth, a little bit of craziness. But it's all good, baby. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to the revolution. We're excited. And you get to join us on the ride.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining the Rube Empire.
Thank you. And thanks for stopping by.
Peace out.